Bad News Eagles have been going for if they can actually get that up. So there is that to consider as well.
Smoke flash here for Scenario, already throwing that smoke over towards that A bomb site. Bomb is actually situated at B, so wonder whether Nexus will pull that extra player over. Raga, solid anchor player, but they're getting access to jungle as well, so difficult on the rotations. Bad News Eagles could always go the other direction. They haven't gotten these entries they're looking for, but Cemente and BTN being found so quickly. Raga as well, inquiring over to the apartments, but gets caught jumping up. This bomb getting planted, still 3-on-2, made back into 2-on-2, but now Zello has to try and clutch things back.
Kid is nearby on the bomb site, but the problem is that Synopsy and Rigon both have been given so much time. Even the flashbang in Synopsy's hand, Rigon and himself both full HP. This flashbang could be all they need to dissuade Zello. Actually, it's used, but really more as a firework to celebrate their round win. Bad News Eagles.
He catches the bullet.
Oh, one flasher could end up being caught out of air. Cemente late peek. If he'd gone a little bit earlier, fortune would have favored the bull, but right now there is no one who is bold on the side of Nexus, mostly because they're largely dead. Zello, long range peek will give him one, but I mean, the smoke is down. He's being tagged as well. Flying saucers all over the place, unidentified flying objects, and they are terrorists, my friend.
Secondary player as well going for a long wrap. So isolated fight here onto Rigon, but he stands his ground.
Oh, Zello misses out over here, and this is going to be his demise. That aggression, he had to get the kills in one flat shoe. It looks like he's on the anti-eco all over again. He just got shot after shot. Makes it look easy. And Synopsy, sure, that's one casualty of war, but yes, whatever.
The name's Juan Flatro.
Is a reminder that, you know, we're talking about Juan Flatro. GXX is not one to be ignored. Rigon as well, already in the bomb site. And sure, Raga is good for one, but actually makes it out two. So, alright, suddenly, could be a potentially contestable situation. Longs as well finds Rigon, and with the bomb not yet planted, they do have the smoke to be able to at least put into a bit of contention. One Flatro has heard Raga actually boosting up himself, and he's going to be crouch peeking forward. Wide swings around, and Raga, as he was the savior of Mirage before as well.
Maybe look for one of these isolated picks. It's all about whether Nexus group up and capitalize.
Oh.
Fancy footwork as well from GXX, getting to the apartments quick.
The confidence.
I'd look stupid for the camera if he failed it, but now it just looks so damn suave.
GXX now. Molotovs all making their way over. He's even got the first shot anyway. Smoked off one as well. They still aren't on the defuse. He's got another. Don't ever forget it. GXX is the name, and can he get the third? Moving out wide, and he's got it right at the nick of time. Bad News Eagles. You can clip their wings, but they'll slap you silly anyway. And now knows where Synopsy is. At least he should have some idea of it. And as the peek's gonna come through, BTN does adjust in time. Looked like he was getting ready for a pre-fire of his own, but he can adjust. Unfortunately, he'll have to adjust to the afterlife as well. GXX has ended up presenting him it. Even so, the bomb site has got Cemente pushing out a little bit too far forward, and with that, he's left Raga behind to die. Do they realize that Cemente is here, though?
Should know that he's the A player, so should have some sort of an inkling that it's a possibility. GXX not considering it, not in time. Rigon would have had an easier fight with this. Rifle on rifle action. Want to take control of ramp at least. That's a great post plant to hold on to for this T side, but now they're trapped in no man's land. Rigon still fighting his way out of the situation. Scenario repositioned in towards jungle. Close con. The jump spot there from Zello. Knows exactly where he's positioned and not going to find it. Instead, round the corner, Scenario trying to dance up and down the stairs, and it's another clutch in for Bad News Eagles.
Do they have anyone here to pick up the pieces and glue them back together, maybe? Maybe not. Quick push out. They've gone for the double prong assault on the B. Raga's been caught off as well. The spacing is perfect. You already have the execution, and Synopsy brings down the guillotine from up above. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nexus's hands is so crucial. Talked about it before on their previous Mirage showing up against the Blue Jays. Double Orb's a big part of the way they like to play things out on the CT side. Zello keeps hold of it. got dinked through the edge of the wall and won't overface after the fact.
It's like a vegetarian eagle.
Like the Peacemaker sidekick.
Ooh.
Cheeky.
Solid. Nexus might be about to get their second round out of 22, but I'm not going to count Bad News Eagles out yet. They've seen too many clutches, and they've won too many of them for me. 2-on-5, a little bit harder than everything else so far, though. Especially with GXX revealing his position and walking into long. Synopsy will trade out one at the very least, a grenade as well to go out forward. There is Kevlar also on the remaining players.
Oh god, surely not a 1-on-5. Come on, don't do it.
At least he's setting up for it. At least he's putting himself in a position for it. Synopsy. Big peek out. Almost adjust for BTN as well.
Everybody to pull the X's out of the bag. Raygon does get found on the underpass play. No presence top middle, so BTN just peeking out the window. Uh-oh. Oh, what?
Looks like some landing inaccuracy.
Yeah, seemed to be.
Do you know if the landing inaccuracy is more out for a jump boost, actually? Or it stays for longer?
It should just be about the same as any normal jump.
Okay. Because I don't actually know if it makes a difference on, like, sort of the speed or the verticality on which you fall down after the jump.
Prior, Nexus down a man early. At least BTN will hold on to some control. Peek in from middle, and the jump up from Zello is audacious. They couldn't quite believe it. You punish
BTN was communicated. The second player, though, Michael, because he didn't look ready for Rico. Neither does he for Raga. Oh. Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
8 saves a day.
Indeed it does. That could have been a shot at the head otherwise. GXX now alone versus 3. We've seen this story before, but it had a different beginning. Might have the same ending, though. GXX does not have the bomb.
Jump spotted this last time over, and actually he will hold the orb. Oh, he reads it, but he legs him.
That BTN is going to be completely gray screened by his own, actually. That's not a T-side smoke. Raygon has moved past in the meanwhile, but the problem is on the other side, Long still lies in wait. BTN moves out of the smoke, drops the bomb, and one Flasher is going to be traded out soon after as well. Synopsy all alone. Left to lurk, but the lurk will deliver nothing. And now with the CT money also being as healthy as it is, it's not even like he's got... Bad as Eagles. So far, they've been punished pretty heavily whenever they've been in the middle of the last few rounds. But this time, BTN is quickly traded out. They don't notice the player having gone up to ladder room, though. Are they going to check it? With Zello giving this much space over, with him making this much noise, it's possible they completely neglected. But no.
Raygon knife
Raygon. Knife back in, though, Michael. Raygon peeks into him. What does this man eat for breakfast? Cemente already moved past that Molotov. Raygon is gone, but the trades are instant. Raga can't do anything about where this bomb is being planted, and Synopsy knows exactly where Raga is coming from. He's even contesting him. He's contesting the AWP in a 3-on-1. That just goes to show you Bad News Eagles, no matter what you do to them, their mental is unaffected.
Oh, steps finally heard. Looked like Juan might have been caught out, transitioning towards close con, but not to be. After 6 in a row there from Nexus. Prizes, no differences. Smoke over to the market window, and then they try and swarm.
Oh, Zello just picks out Scenario immediately. He's got the follow-up as well. They've got full control already. The round's gone.
That was quick.
Yeah,
That was so
not a single point of HP lost.
Talk about clean entries.
One Flasher just wants some money. Some kills, some money, and right now Synopsy is denying both of those. Good angles being played right now, but we can't really find Longs 2E way more than they should have been.
Oh, man.
Nice. He will have his body replaced very quickly by Synopsy, but they don't know there's a player behind. BTN just gets one for free. Completely free. He was a dead man walking anyhow, just Raygon to remind him of that fact and put him back down. Zello's demise, though, is really big. And Scenario already with the farmers ready will drop the first as well as spot out the bomb. This is huge. A flashbang down under as well. It's not quite where it needs to be, and Raga can take him down regardless. A 2-on-2 now ensues.
Yeah, Scenario being full blinded, unideal. Bomb planted and still holding onto the apartments as well. They're split here on the CT side and no kits either.
They don't know where Raygon is, though. He's managed to move past him. It's a freebie initially, and a second as well. Brilliantly played by Rigon right there. Key duel that we aren't quite able to catch out on. And it's even more important because Rigon is forced off his angle to go back and try and deal with Longs. But you can't deal with a man who just gets all the entries in the world on a lurk.
Boys, come be. I've got it. We left you solo. We left you for dead.
Bro, don't lie. No, seriously, guys. I've got 4 kills. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to do it myself. Give me the ace.
Yeah, we were talking all about how Juan was looking so crispy on some of these A entries, but Lonks does one better. Full gun round to perform these kinds of antics. No support. Not as though the stats from the T side transfer over to being... they look to hammer B once again. Nade was well timed.
Really, really well placed. And Scenari will be able to dodge out the flash completely. Rigon and Synopsy are here to give him the required cover. And he's just got to keep himself alive for a while longer. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite meet that demand. And one flat true, somehow he's already here, coming in from behind. He's got the quick kill. And a second on top. The comms not going out. And Raga now all alone. Can't quite pull off the miracle play. No. Synopsy as well. Oh, peeks out wide as can be, but Lonks has actually found one flat shoe, smokes off connector, and now suddenly the second prong of assault is going to be very far away. Rigon nowhere nearby, and Synopsy gone. Scenari unexpected. Rigon is still being checked up by Raga on the other side, and that's going to be a side that doesn't have access courtesy of the smokes being deployed. Rigon's going to have a freebie initially. Zello can just be taken down. Ceminta is the main point of contest because of that smoke already being up. As he moves out, free kill right there that we talked about. A nade down to Under Palace as well. The swing out from his player would have given him information soon enough anyway, but a smoke down, and now you've got to try and contest. You've got to try and defuse a flashbang straight into connector, but Raga's already found the kill, and with this, Nexus will finally get double digits, but it isn't cheap. Not even close to it.
One player survives either side.
Oh!
Oh no! As if. He just got there fresh as well. Like, he's not holding for it, and they've lined up. He just gets there. On by. Gonna get wrapped in a sandwich in a moment. Cemente pulls the trigger before his teammate even gets there. And
oh god, now he must have. Now he must have.
No, he
has,
doesn't
but he doesn't realize it. He doesn't realize it. BTN. It's for free. Realize it. Oh, what a shot from GXX, so that might be enough to start bringing it back. Scenario as well. Spam through will give a bit more space to GXX to relocate onto the site. Good Molotov from Raga will force him to go for a shot soon, and soon he will, but Raga's already got one. Cemente comes in from the side. 4 on 2. Nah, buddy. It's back to a 2 on 1. Raga's gonna get the swipe as well. Let's pull down to 1. A 1 on 1. Raga making lots and lots of noise, but one can overwhelm him. The round where he's needed the most, the 29th kill found, a 4 on 2. Down, Synopsy can still deal with it if they start to move out from it. The question is, are they aware of the player in sandwiches? They do have 2 players watching out for that lurk. GXX is gone early. That makes his A-side defense so much weaker. Synopsy's just waiting, hoping to use his crack. Rigon's also gonna be hitting the curve, and suddenly things are getting harder and harder. One flat through on the side, and Synopsy to reveal. Synopsy to get 1 flicks per second. The problem is the bomb, and it's gone all the way over to B. But no, he'd rather watch out for the cross.
Onto this AWP, it's such a big part of their buy, and he misses the shot.
He moves.
He moves.
Result of that, and he knows that there's no one who's pushed through, and they're going in faster B, and the rotations are going to be on time from the BNE. Rigon's got 2, and Scenari's still yet to be revealed. It's so hard to deal with him, and Rigon alone is holding on. BTN. All alone, he can finally punish, but vengeance doesn't mean victory.
The most comfortable round they've probably gotten this game. I can't believe that. Rigon just holds his ground on short, switches out
by a mile. Rigon peek forward, keeps the spray going, will not be ready for Cemente to peek out. He gets a bit overconfident right there, but one flat shoot falls to the same. Same issue. Now, still a 2-on-2. Still as close as can be. A nail biter.
Time for 15 seconds, man. You have to go.
Smoke over towards the top of connector. They're running through this. They haven't managed their clock correctly. Scenario waiting for them to come through. It's in a place where it can be spammed. Reload comes out. The time is gone. Bad news. Eagles will get 16. They will be your second team in the playoffs from Group B.